to say that Lulu's still with us. Now, Mrs., we wanted to get your take on some of the topics that we've done.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, we were talking earlier as well about people who decide after they've had their children to maybe stay at home and be an at-home mum. Is that something that you'd ever considered? Because you started work at 14.
I think maybe if I was to do it now, I would stay home for as long as possible. But, you know, it's so much a big part of me. I'm a singer. Everything I do is in order that I can sing until I drop. So to be a mother and a singer would always be the case. I wouldn't give it up completely. But I think it's about finding the balance. And of course, that's what we women, we can never, no matter what we do, we can never find the balance. And we're always in search of the balance,
I think we beat ourselves up, don't we?
I think we do.
Every day you weigh up, should I be doing this, should I be doing that?
Yeah.
And it's just, it does feel sometimes as if there's an awful lot of pressure on women. And also, we don't have a lot of role models, do we? I mean, when you started out singing at 14, you didn't really have any role models, did you?
No, and my mother really didn't work, you know. But I think, you know, my daughter-in-law, because, you know, I keep talking about that gorgeous granddaughter of mine, she actually... now that Isabella's a year old, she's actually working because, you know, my son has a restaurant, so she's working with her husband. Yes. But they live really close by, and they've really got it, they've smartly worked it out so far. But then I spoke to a man the other day, a young man who has a baby, and he said that he loves it, but he likes to leave home and leave his wife with the baby, and it's all, you know, it's a lot of, she has 2 kids, but he can go to work and he gets a rest. So you know what I mean? I think if women can do that for a little bit for themselves, it's good for them.
And we're also, I mean, you looked great when you were bouncing around your baggy sweatshirt, and you said that was the most comfortable outfit you've ever had.
When you were talking about Joan Claude, I have flat shoes, because I'm always on high heels when I work, and that big old baggy sweatshirt and that hat. It was, I'm thinking of really, I think maybe I should go hip-hop.
If you're in the music industry, though, aren't you duty-bound to wear whatever, you know, you need at that time? I mean, uncomfortable is probably part of the whole thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but as I get older, I want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, but you wouldn't go on stage in that, Lou.
I'm thinking about it, Janet.
No, but you wear those glamorous dresses.
Yeah, but look at this. This is all right. I could go on stage with this.
I think so. I like it.
You could go on stage in anything.
I love glamour, of course. I love the makeup, the hair, everything. But I think as you get older, it's hard to sit at those do's with something
But you don't need to wear the hold-in...
No,
big Bridget Jones
very
things.
trim, Lulu.
But that she was wearing a tight dress. It was the dress that was tight, right?
Have you ever had an instance like that? Because we were both saying, you know, we got stuck in loos and things.
Oh, I've had so many uncomfortable outfits. I went to a Beatles... Once I went to, 100 years ago, a Beatles premiere with boots up to here. And I thought I looked great, but they kept falling down. And they looked like big old fat wellies. And I thought, oh, no, nothing cool about you, Lou.
When you're talking about mornings, are you good? I can imagine you're bright in the morning, aren't you?
Oh, forget about it.
Oh, really?
You're doing yoga and chanting.
Oh, yes, I'm perfect in the morning. I'm absolutely the most serene person. You know, I really think it's got a lot to do with your mattress. How you wake up.
You're absolutely right.
I think it's got a lot to do with if you dream. You know, I can be anxious before I go to bed about some problem that I can't solve. I go to bed with it. I have bad dreams. I wake up in the morning and I'm still in that state. I'm glad I'm awake, you know, but sometimes you wake up and you've had a really nice dream, you know, dreamt about, I don't know, some...
Clooney.
Yeah, I was just going to say George Clooney. And you feel, oh, that was nice. But as for a partner, I don't have a partner, so I left that all to you girls. You covered all the options there, you know. And I like that comment that woman said, wake up grumpy, but...
Sometimes I let him sleep.
Do you have a routine when you wake up, like Janet, having to have this...
You do the hot water.
I do the hot water.
I've been on holiday with us. We don't do our hot water.
With lemon. And, you know, my mother did that. My mother did that forever. She said it was good for her. It's just good for her sister. I think,
We don't really know that.
We don't really know, but it's a good
practice. We're doing it anyway.
And then I have to have my coffee or a hot mood.
It's all about balance, as we were saying. Lulu, it's been fabulous, as ever. Thank you so much for coming on. It's a lovely Lulu, everyone. OK, that's all we've got time for today.